Hello, Mayank. I hope I'm
Hello,
audible
sir. Good
now.
evening. Yes,
Hi,
sir.
sir.
Audible now.
Good evening, sir.
Wait, let me check. Mm, Something seems to have gone wrong suddenly. It was all fine. I could hear people speak. Listed all of them. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. I need to fix my mic again. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can hear you all. Sana, Rakhi, Sabah, and Mayank. And I just want to say that perhaps it's all my fault. I need to be a little more strict in my class, more disciplined, and I will expect everybody to mute themselves while I'm talking. And when somebody wants to talk, they have to raise their hand first, take permission, and then they'll speak. This way, we will have a more disciplined class. Okay, let's just study. Finger pointing is not a thing. I don't like pointing my finger at any individual in when the situation goes wrong. Okay. Their responsibility always lies with the captain and the leader. That's me. So I wouldn't like to say it was XYZ's fault. It was nobody's fault other than mine. So I have decided to take the control in my hand by simply asserting my myself now, and people will only speak when they raise their hand, and I ask them to speak. Yes, the control is in your hand. Technically, you can unmute yourself anytime if you want to, but I would prefer you to raise your hand first, and then I'll call out your name, and then you will, unmute yourself and talk. I hope nobody has a problem with this. You can give me a thumbs up to say you're right, huh? Because you don't get a lot of practice saying, yes, sir, we agree with you, right? That's not a lot of practice for the pre-intermediate. So at this level, you guys could just, for yes, no, you could give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and you can show your agreement or
Good evening, sir.
disagreement. Good evening, Rizvi. Um, Rizvi, we have decided, like we were talking about it, like I don't like finger pointing. It's not my style. Things sometimes go bad, and I would rather take the responsibility upon myself and take the whole blame. Um, I would rather, instead of pointing fingers at somebody, I would like to simply say, we will now be a little more professional in our class in a way, like every online class doesn't allow speakers to speak when they want to. They have to take permission from me by raising their hand. And then I will say, yes, go on, XYZ. They will unmute themselves and speak. The control will be in your hand, not like I want to control the, mic, your mic. You can unmute yourself anytime if you want to, but unless it is really necessary, you raise your hand and you take permission and then speak everybody. This is a rule for everyone. I hope nobody has a problem with this rule. You can give me a thumbs up to say you agree with me. For small things, you don't have to unmute yourself. You can talk through the.
Could you repeat once more, sir?
I am
Yes,
repeating.
sir.
I'm just saying that because sometimes these things do not really play out the way I intended them to. So the course correction, I am making some changes, some adjustments to my style in the online class, in the pre-intermediate class. The students will speak after taking permission from me. They will not interfere at any point. They will first take permission and then speak, unless it is necessary, really necessary. If they think it is really necessary for them to stop me in the middle, they can. but otherwise they'll take permission and speak. This way, the class will be a bit more organized and people will have less complaints of many things that they have been complaining of recently.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, sir,
okay,
I
sir.
went for problem.
Thank you, thank you. And
Okay.
from next time for a agreement, small agreement saying, yes, sir, you guys can use your thumbs up sign, and that would do. Yeah. However, when we are doing group practice,
But
everybody will unmute and speak.
if someone wants,
Someone wants what, Rizvi?
someone wants to uh, ask a question,
They raise their
so
hand.
they can
They
interrupt
raise,
or not.
they
Okay.
raise their hand. They raise their hand, and then I will ask them, yes, what's the question, and they will speak.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
I don't have any problem.
Everybody, you have some, Sabaji, you have some emojis. What do you call them, guys? What are they called? Let me see if
Emojis,
reaction.
reactions.
Yeah, here. You can see reactions on your screen and you can do things like this. Look what I'm doing. I'm clapping, approving of what somebody said. Okay. Now I'm giving a thumbs up to show that I agree. I am laughing because I believe something funny has been said. And I can do it all without unmuting myself. I can show this. Ah, really? Okay, I totally love what you said. Okay, things like this. And then you have this raise your hand. So use the reactions. Thank you, Sabaji. Superb. Yeah. This way the class, again, when the students are not able to talk, then the class is never experiences this kind of thing. But in a class where people are able to have communication, then this kind of situation happens. It's a real. This is the only practical solution I could think of. Give me a second.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Neha. But when we are practicing an exercise, everybody will speak. They will unmute and they will all practice. Yeah. Today, there was some homework, wasn't there, in the practice book, guys? I guess there was some, or perhaps no. The passive. Short answers, active or passive. Page number 66. Have we checked page number 66? No, we haven't. It was a homework. Can you check the group? I think I sent page number 66 as homework. Yeah. If most of you have done your homework, you can give me a thumbs up and we will check. And if you haven't, then we will see. I get 2 thumbs ups. One from Neha, one from somewhere else, which I can't see, Mayank. And the rest of you are not giving me a thumbs up. Perhaps Sana has done her homework as well. So only 3 out of 9 people. So I suggest take another day, do this page. It's very good practice for passive voice. Okay. You have to make a lot of decisions, guys. You have to make a lot of decisions. So please do it all by yourself. Make those decisions sitting alone and see if you make all the correct decisions when I check these exercises tomorrow. And for the time being, let's study the main book, page number 103. vocabulary and speaking. Words that go together, we call them collocations. Words that go together are called collocations. Collocations means groups of words which are often used together. Two nouns can go together to make a compound noun. Now, collocations can be of different types. Noun-noun combination collocations, for example, video game, text message, Facebook, laptop. Okay, now Facebook and laptop are things that they are names actually. You know, Facebook is a proper noun, laptop is a thing. We have collocations, text message, video game, laptop. You can think of some more common compound nouns. Take a look. We have business, football, phone, computer. And then we have here game, card, deal, ground, program, team, number, virus, call. And think of compound nouns with these two. Think of them. With the word business, what options do you have? What things do you think? Business card?
Card, business
Yes.
deal,
Business deal?
Business
Yeah,
model.
right. This is why I'm not controlling the mic. You can all speak, okay? Because it is
Business
practice.
partner.
Business partner.
Business model.
We don't have this here. Take a look here. We have the options. Game, card, deal. What you said was not wrong. Business partner, business model are both good compound nouns, but they're not
Yeah.
from this option here. Okay, the options we have here.
Business model. Business model.
Okay,
Business program.
Business program.
a business deal sounds good.
yeah,
Okay, football.
football ground, football team,
Football ground.
football game.
Very good.
Football player.
Yeah, the word player is
Player
not
is
here,
not here.
unfortunately. Now, phone,
Number, phone
Phone
call,
call.
computer,
Computer
computer
program.
virus, computer
game.
game, computer program.
Okay, now I want to play 10.5 first for you, and I want you to pay attention to the stress pattern. Which words, there are two nouns, right? The first and the second noun.
Mhm.
Notice where the stress lies. You notice where the stress lies, guys. Listen carefully. 10.5.
Words that go together.
Video game. Text message. Facebook. Laptop.
What did you notice in all the four compound nouns? Where was the stress? If you didn't notice, no problem.
First.
To feel guilty
10.5.
and observe.
Words that go together.
Once you observe, you have to start
Video
practicing.
game. Text message. Facebook. Laptop.
Where was the stress in your opinion? Did you notice a stress on a particular part?
On first,
Video
uh,
game. First.
first part,
First part.
On the
video
first
game.
When
part,
you have a
sir.
compound
Yeah.
noun, the stress is on the first part. Video game, text message, Facebook, laptop. Can you pronounce them the same way?
laptop, text message, Facebook, video game.
Laptop. It's not laptop, it's laptop. So whenever you have compound nouns, the stress will be on the first noun, not on the second noun. Now, number 2, exercise 2, you just gave me the examples, right? Say them again, taking care of the stress. Business,
Business deal,
business deal, business card,
business card,
football,
football game,
a
football team,
football
ground.
team, not team, don't stress team, football team.
football team,
Ball team.
Okay, phone,
Phone
phone
call.
number,
phone
phone
number,
call,
phone call, computer,
computer game,
a computer
program.
game,
computer pro,
computer
computer
program,
virus.
a computer virus. So stress the
Computer
first, okay? Let's listen to it and see how correctly you pronounce them. Listen.
10.6. Noun plus noun.
Business call. Business card. Business deal.
Football team. Football ground. Football game.
Phone number.
Phone number,
Phone call.
phone call,
Computer program.
computer program,
Computer game.
computer game,
Computer virus.
computer virus. So when you have compound nouns, the rule is very simple and basic. Stress the first noun. Can you give me some more compound nouns which are not written here from your side, and with the correct pronunciation with the stress on the right noun? Face wash. Table tennis. Very good. Keep coming, everybody. Give me examples of compound noun with the stress on the first noun.
Water bottle.
Water bottles. Plastic bottle. Milk bottle. Come on, some more.
Milkshake.
Milkshake. The way you said that, milkshake.
Water,
Don't say milkshake.
water park, sir.
Cricket
Water
team.
park. Water park. Because the stress will be on the
Coffee shop.
first noun. Coffee shop. Watermelon.
School teacher.
School teacher. He's a school teacher. He's a school teacher. Headmaster. Headmaster. Because head has to get the stress, okay? However, headmaster in this head is actually an adjective as well, right? Head, main, head, main, but it's okay because head comes from the head as well. So yeah. Okay. So pattern is clear. Everybody understands. Now all you have to do is be careful. Show some sincerity when you use compound noun. Then you have to stress the first part of it, the first noun. Computer table. Boyfriend. Girlfriend. Because again, these are compound nouns. जो लोग गर्लफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड बोलते हैं, अब क्या बोलेंगे हम लोग बोलेंगे गर्लफ्रेंड, गर्लफ्रेंड, राइट, बॉयफ्रेंड. बॉय को स्ट्रेस करना आना चाहिए. कैसे करते हैं स्ट्रेस? कैसे करते हैं? क्या करना होता है स्ट्रेस करने के लिए? क्या करना होता है? तुम्हें नहीं समझ आ रहा है स्ट्रेस करने के लिए क्या करना होता है? बोलो, कोशिश बताओ, तुम अपने टर्म्स में बता दो क्या करना होता है स्ट्रेस करने के लिए. टर्म को स्ट्रेस करना पड़ता है. दैट्स नॉट ट्रू. आपको अपने पिच को ऊपर ले जाना होता है. अब आप पिच कैसे ऊपर ले जाते हैं? क्या आप एक आवाज अ के निकालते हैं, उसमें कुछ जगहों पे पिच ऊपर कर सकते हैं? अ की आवाज कॉन्स्टेंटली निकालें, ठीक है, और उसमें पिच को ऊपर करें कुछ कुछ जगहों पे. कहाँ पिच ऊपर हुआ? अब मैं आप सबसे कहता हूं, आई एम आस्किंग यू ऑल, you guys all unmute yourself and practice the sound of and when I do this, then you raise your pitch. When you see me doing this, then you raise your pitch. Let's see if you can raise your pitch, which is important in order to be able to stress a word, okay, or a sound or a vowel. Let's see. So go ahead, do whatever, okay, e, oo, any sound. And when I ask you to raise your pitch, then what do? Ooh, ये ऊ की आवाज थी, लेकिन ये क्या हो रहा था बीच में? क्या महसूस हो रहा था? हायर पिच, ओके, लोअर पिच. Now pitch is going down. So when the pitch goes down, the voice seems deep. And when the pitch goes up, the voice becomes a little thin. Okay. So we say headmaster. Headmaster. The voice goes up in that moment. The pitch goes higher. Okay. Computer table. तो अच्छा बताओ, अगर मैं कह रहा हूँ तो बाहर कोई रूम में बैठा हो तो वो हायर पिच वाली आवाज सुनाई पड़ेगी कि नहीं? क्योंकि उसकी पिच ज्यादा है, ज्यादा दूर पहुंचेगी वो आवाज, राइट? Suppose somebody is standing outside the room and I'm doing ooh, maybe he's not getting it, but when I'm doing ooh, then even the loudness नहीं बढ़ाया मैंने, गौर करें, क्या loudness नहीं बढ़ाया, pitch बढ़ाया. इसको कहते हैं pitch ऊपर करना. आप ये कर पाएंगे when you speaking English, जहां जरूरत हो वहां. It's hard work, it's hard practice. अगर आप कर सकते हो, then try, and then you get the stress right. नहीं तो बाकी दिल बहलाने के लिए सर ये सब ड्रामा अच्छा है. बॉयफ्रेंड, आपको दिखी थी मेरी पिच बॉय पे ऊपर जाते हुए, महसूस हुआ था? मैंने कहा बॉयफ्रेंड, बॉयफ्रेंड. हाँ, ठीक है. तो आवाज ऊपर ले जाना होता है. बॉय फ्रेंड, बॉयफ्रेंड. इट्स नॉट बॉयफ्रेंड, बॉयफ्रेंड. बॉयफ्रेंड नहीं, बॉयफ्रेंड में फ्लैट है, एक है. बॉयफ्रेंड. हाँ, ठीक है, कोशिश करें. हिंदी में नहीं है स्ट्रेस, तो कुछ लोगों को नहीं आएगा करना शुरू में, क्योंकि हिंदी में नहीं होता, होता ही नहीं है. सब एक टोन पे बोले जाते हैं हिंदी में. हिंदी में स्ट्रेस नहीं होता है, ठीक है. जो लोग अरेबिक जानते हैं वो जानते हैं स्ट्रेस होता है अरेबिक में. कोई बोल सकता है, कैन समवन हेल्प मी विद दिस? एनीबॉडी हु नोज अ लिटिल बिट अरेबिक, कि स्ट्रेस है कि नहीं अरेबिक में? एनीबॉडी?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The stress in
हाँ, एग्जांपल देके दिखा सकते
while
हैं?
we yes, sir, while we raise the problem, there is a word which says the word we have to read quickly
हाँ,
because there is a word with madda and tasheed we have to stress little bit. Almost one alif with one like
Can you say something in Arabic? Is there a sentence in your mind right now in Arabic?
Yes, sir. First surah in our Quran, Iya kana bado. Iya. ऐसे
देखो,
बोलते.
स्ट्रेस करना होता है उसको. आपको इया नहीं बोलना है, इया नहीं बोलना है, इया बोलना है,
Iya.
ठीक है. अगर मैं ये सीखने की कोशिश करूंगा, तो I'll have to listen carefully so that I can. Some people still like my Hindi is my mother tongue as well. तो मुझे बड़ी मुश्किल हुई है स्ट्रेस पैटर्न फॉलो करने में. तो ये चीज सिर्फ इसलिए हो पाई because for a long time I stopped listening to Indians and I kept listening to people who speak Hindi English with the stress, and that's why I picked it up just from them. Otherwise, I would also be struggling the same. If you listen to Indian speakers of English, you won't get the stress right most of the time, because a lot of Indian speakers of English, even those who are getting very well paid for their English speaking, like journalists and professors and many other people, do not get the stress right all the time. Okay, and that's why when you get the stress right, there is a rhythm. There is a rhythm to your talking. And if you don't get the stress right, then there won't be that rhythm. Okay, anyways, stress, enough stress on stress. Now let's move on to verb plus noun. There are more collocations, verb plus noun collocations. With certain verbs, certain nouns, certain nouns, certain verbs. Take a look. One noun is not right, doesn't go with the verb. Which is that noun? Let's talk about send. We say send a text message, don't we, in English? We say send an email, don't we? But we don't say send a phone call.
Yeah.
We say send a present. We say send your love. Send a text message, send an email, send your love, send a present. Tell me, हिंदी में टेक्स्ट मैसेज सेंड करते हैं? Yes, guys. Do we send a text message in Hindi? नहीं समझ में आ
Yes,
रहा मेरा
sir.
सवाल?
Sometimes.
मेरा सवाल समझ नहीं आ रहा
Yes.
होगा? सेंड का जो
Yeah.
लिटरल ट्रांसलेशन वो क्या होता है? भेजना। तो क्या हिंदी में टेक्स्ट मैसेज भेजते हैं? Do we send a text message in Hindi? The answer is yes. Do we
Yes.
send an email in Hindi?
Yes.
We do.
Okay. Do we send a present in Hindi?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Do we send
Harvest.
Do we send our love in Hindi? तुम नया हिंदी बोले हो, कहां से सीखो तुम अपना हिंदी? कब प्यार भेजते हैं? किसको किसने किसको प्यार भेजा? लल्लू लाल, तुम्हें ऐसे नहीं बोलता लल्लू लाल। कब प्यार भेजा? किसने किसको प्यार भेजा? मेरा प्यार भेजना। मैं तुम्हें प्यार भेजता हूं, मेरा प्यार देना अपने भाई को, मेरा प्यार देना अपने अपने बच्चे को। क्या बोलते हैं? तुम लल्लू हो। जब इतने अच्छे समझाया कि सेंड मतलब भेजना होता है, तो क्या भेजना वर्ड यूज कर रहे? अगर कर रहे तो वी सेंड टेक्स्ट मैसेज। हाँ, हम लोग टेक्स्ट मैसेज सेंड करते हैं हिंदी में। बोलते हैं एक टेक्स्ट मैसेज भेजे, तुमको जरा चेक करो तो वो लिटरली एकदम मैच कर गया कि नहीं? हिंदी और इंग्लिश एकदम जस के तस हो गए कि नहीं? तुम्हें दुनिया के कोई भाषा के बारे में पता हो चाहे नहीं, हिंदी के बारे में पता है। हिंदी में बोलते हैं मेरा प्यार देना अपने भाई को। क्या बोलते हैं? मेरा प्यार भेजना अपने भाई को। ओके, तो मैं अपना प्यार भेज रहा हूं, तुम ऐसा बोलते हैं? बोलते हैं ऐसा? मैं अपना प्यार भेज रहा हूं। फूल भेजते हैं, फूल भेजते हैं। गाना सुना है? फूल नहीं, फूल तुम्हें भेजा है खत में, फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है। ठीक है, प्यार भेजना हिंदी में मैंने नहीं सुना है मेरे बच्चे। तुमने सुना है? अगर सुना है तो बोलो हाँ सुना है। हाँ ठीक है।
Some
हाँ बोल लो भाई।
we like to be chill. भेज दे अपना प्यार भेज दे. I will be just like you. Some
ठीक है, हम लोग थोड़ा डिस्कस
we
कर
can use
सकते हैं।
that. no?
ठीक है, मैं ओपन हूँ इस चीज के लिए, लेकिन मैं अपनी तरफ से बोल दूं कि आप लोग, मेरे हिसाब से हम लोग प्यार नहीं भेजते हिंदी में। ठीक है, मेरे हिसाब से हम लोग प्यार नहीं भेजते, बट आई एम
Yes,
ओपन
you are right. You are.
we can discuss this. Like it is not something that will hurt my ego having a discussion. But personally, I don't say प्यार भेजना। हिंदी में मैंने नहीं सुना। हाँ, इंग्लिश में send your love, okay? Sending my love, okay? XYZ, okay? तो we don't send a phone call. हिंदी में फोन कॉल भेजते हैं? नहीं, तो हिंदी में भी नहीं भेजते। तो ये गलती हम इंडियंस करेंगे ही नहीं। कौन सी गलती दोस्तों? सेंड अ फोन कॉल। क्यों नहीं करेंगे? हिंदी में भी नहीं भेजते हैं फोन कॉल। कि कोई अपनी भाषा में अगर ऐसा बोलता हो कि फोन कॉल भेजा है, जो भेजना के लिए वर्ड है वो अपनी लैंग्वेज में यूज करता हो, ऐसा हो सकता है दोस्त। ठीक है, तो वो क्या ट्रांसलेट कर देगा सेंड से फोन कॉल? नहीं, उसको सीखना होगा कि जो उसकी हिंदी उसकी भाषा में होता है वो हमेशा इंग्लिश में नहीं हो सकता। पर अंडरस्टैंड द पर्पस ऑफ दिस लेसन। कोलोकेशन का पर्पस क्या होता है? देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ लैंग्वेजेस स्पोकन इन द वर्ल्ड। आपको नहीं पता किस भाषा में कौन बात को कैसे बोली जाए, कौन से वर्ब से बोली जाती है। मैं एग्जांपल देके समझाना चाहूंगा। जैसे टेंगो मतलब होता है पास में होना, मेरे पास है। ठीक है, मेरे पास है। ठीक है, जब मैं बोलता हूँ टेंगो उना इहा, तो बोल रहा हूं मेरी एक डॉटर है। ठीक है, मेरी एक बेटी है। टेंगो उना इहा, ओके। इंग्लिश में इसको बोलते हैं आई हैव अ डॉटर। हिंदी में बोलते हैं मेरी एक बेटी है। लेकिन जब उम्र की बात आती है तो हिंदी बोलते हैं आई एम 43। लेकिन स्पेनिश में जो टेंगो बोले थे उसमें वही टेंगो से ही बोलते उम्र भी, टेंगो क्वात्रो एत्रे आनियोस। तो मेरा पॉइंट ये है कि वो हो सकता है मैंने नंबर सही नहीं बोला स्पेनिश में, वो अलग बात है। टेंगो से बोल देते हैं वो, और इस वजह से टेंगो से बोल देते हैं क्योंकि उनकी मदर टंग है स्पेनिश, वो टेंगो से ही बोलते हैं उसमें। तो वो इंग्लिश बोलते समय क्या गलती कर जाते हैं? वो आई एम 43 की जगह क्या बोल देते हैं? आई हैव 43 बोल जाते हैं। तो ये हुआ मदर टंग का इन्फ्लुएंस हो जाना। आप समझ रहे हो मेरी बात? यहाँ पर आपको कोलोकेशन सीखना पड़ता है कि इंग्लिश भाषा में कौन से फ्रेजेस वैलिड है, कौन से नहीं। आपकी मदर टंग में क्या होता है, नो प्रॉब्लम। जैसे कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि हम नाश्ता कर रहे हैं, और वो लोग इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट। समझ में आई बात? आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट। मैं पूछता हूँ ये इंग्लिश में सही है कि नहीं? इज इट करेक्ट इन इंग्लिश आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट? तो आंसर
No,
इज
sir.
नो। अगर इसका जवाब आपको नहीं पता तो लेट मी टेल यू, आपने कभी बुक में देखा अभी तक डू ब्रेकफास्ट? यू ऑलवेज हैड हैव ब्रेकफास्ट, हैव ब्रेकफास्ट, हैव ब्रेकफास्ट। इसी के साथ रहिए, दिस इज द
Yeah,
मोस्ट कॉमन कोलोकेशन। हम
I
नाश्ता कर
having
रहे हैं, आई एम हैविंग ब्रेकफास्ट।
I'm having breakfast.
अब कोलोकेशन का मतलब समझ में आ गया? क्यों?
Yeah.
अपनी मदर टंग का इन्फ्लुएंस रोकना है, नहीं तो सब अलग तरह के इंग्लिश बनाएंगे। कोई बोलेगा आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट, कोई बोलेगा आई एम मेकिंग ब्रेकफास्ट। हो सकता है किसी के भाषा में ऐसा ही ट्रांसलेशन होता हो। जैसे जब आप बोलोगे आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट, तो आप एक किसको समझा सकते हैं? हिंदी बोलने वाले को ना, कि डू मतलब करना होता है। चाइनीज को कैसे समझाओगे कि आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट गलत है सही है? कैसे समझाओगे उसको? उसको तो आपकी हिंदी पता ही नहीं है। जो आपके यहाँ 100 हिंदी बोलने वाले बोले आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट, आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट, किसी को कोई परेशानी होगी 100 लोगों में से किसी को? लेकिन जब वो एक चाइनीज के साथ बात करेगा, बोलेगा आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट, तो बोलेगा ये क्या बोल रहे हो तुम, आई एम डूइंग ब्रेकफास्ट। क्यों? क्योंकि उसके मदर टंग में करना नहीं होता है और डू नहीं आ रहा है सही वहां पे। उसको आदत है आई एम हैविंग ब्रेकफास्ट की, तो वो आपको अजीब लगेगा। तो कोई जापानीज अपने तरीके से इंग्लिश बोले, फ्रेंच अपने तरीके से बोले, तो क्या हो जाएगा? 50 तरह की इंग्लिश। So what is the right phrase, guys, with a phone call? What verb do we use? We send a text message, we send an email, we send a present, we send our love, and we
Make a call. Make a phone call.
make a phone call. We make a phone call. I'll make a phone call as soon as I get home. अच्छा, आप हिंदी करें, कोई फोन कॉल बनाता है? बचपन में एक सिखाया था कि हल्ला बनाते नहीं है, लेकिन इंग्लिश में मेक अ नॉइज बोलते हैं। लेकिन टीचर को यह एहसास नहीं था कि ये रटे रटाए एक लाइन से आगे बढ़ के इस बात को समझाया जा सके, जैसे मैं अभी समझा रहा हूँ कि कोलोकेशंस कुछ होते हैं, हर एक भाषा में होते हैं, दूसरी भाषा का उस पर असर नहीं हो सकता। हिंदी में हम लोग हमेशा कहेंगे हम फोन कॉल करेंगे, हम आपको फोन कॉल, हम तुमको कभी कॉल नहीं करेंगे आज के बाद। I will never make a phone
Make
call to you.
call.
I will never call you again. Right? I will never call you again. I will never make a phone call to you again. क्या मैं हिंदी बदल दूं अपनी? इंग्लिश में मेक बोलते इसलिए हिंदी बदल दें? हम फोन कॉल नहीं बनाएंगे कभी तुम्हें? कि हम हिंदी वही बोलेंगे जो हिंदी होती है, एग्जिस्ट करती है हिंदुस्तानियों की। हम तुम्हें कभी फोन कॉल नहीं करेंगे। तो वैसे ही अंग्रेज अपनी इंग्लिश नहीं बदल देंगे, क्योंकि तुम्हारी हिंदी अलग चलती है इस वजह से। सो यू नीड टू लर्न द इंग्लिश कोलोकेशंस। कैन आई हैव आई ड्रिवन माय पॉइंट होम? मैंने अपनी बात सही से समझाई आप लोगों को? As you will never change your Hindi, no matter what somebody says in their language. Similarly, English will not change, but just because you say a certain phrase in a different way. तो जानने का रास्ता क्या है? सुनना, एक्सपोजर। जब मुझे नहीं पता होगा कि गलती करना को कैसे बोलते हैं अंग्रेज, तब तक मैं कैसे बोलता रहूंगा? डू अ मिस्टेक बोलता रहूंगा मैं। जब तक मुझे नहीं सुनने को मिलेगा कि वो कैसे बोलते हैं, तब तक मैं क्या बोलता रहूंगा? डू अ मिस्टेक। जब जिस दिन मैंने सुना आई थिंक आई मेड अ मिस्टेक ट्रस्टिंग यू, आई थिंक आई मेड अ बिग मिस्टेक ट्रस्टिंग यू, आई डोंट नो व्हाई आई मेक दिस सेम मिस्टेक अगेन एंड अगेन। तो बार बार अगर आप सुने तो आप अपने आप से नहीं बोलोगे यार ये मेक मिस्टेक बोलते हैं, यार डू मिस्टेक नहीं बोलते हैं। अगर आप ओपन माइंडेड रहोगे तो ऑब्जर्व करोगे, सोचोगे, और फिर देन यू विल स्टॉप सेइंग डू मिस्टेक एंड स्टार्ट सेइंग मेक अ मिस्टेक। I didn't have the luxury to go to my teachers every time and ask, hey sir, is this right? Hey sir, is this wrong? I didn't have that luxury for two reasons. One, lack of teachers who could answer my questions. Two, when some teachers were available, I didn't have the money to go and pay them. Okay, what did I do? I just tried to follow their style. And over time, I realized that correct English hota hai. What happened? I'll tell you a few experiences of mine. I heard something on the BBC and I thought, okay, they say this way. Okay. And then one day I had a grammar question in an exam where there were two options. And what I had heard was the right option. I thought, okay, fine. So what they say is correct English. I've always been listening to the BBC. And somebody please tell me where the little boy has gone, He was very fun. Who am I talking about? One of your, near your village, Mukarram, Shahid?
Shakib?
The little boy, 12th class, part 1 student. Someone who spoke a lot. He was
Adib?
on the, yeah, who?
Adib?
No. He was in your class.
Haris?
Yeah. What is his name? Arish. Arish. Yes, Arish. Yeah, where has he gone? Ever since, the festival, he hasn't come back.
He's in Bangalore.
He's
I
gone
heard
back.
that he's in Bangalore because
He
he
was back.
texted in the group while in Ramzan, that in Bangalore, Ramzan, Azan time is this, that. I didn't talk to him.
Oh,
I don't text him.
maybe I'll message him and ask. Okay. Now, let's see. Shahid, sorry, Shahid, I didn't tell you, Shahid, we have a rule. You have to keep yourself mute and take permission